because
This is fun.
Zion, this is not a good spot. Whoa, it just ran me over and I lived. Did you see that?
Yes.
I went right between the treads. That was sweet. Hey guys, how's it going? Kulprit here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about challenging yourself, continuing to raise the bar. Over the weekend I was playing with the guys. We were playing a bunch of matches on our own server. We were trying to populate the server, and when you do that, you know, you never know who's going to come through. You play some, you know, lopsided matches. You might play some 5-on-5s, and it's like 7-by-7, then 8-by-8, and then the next match might be 10-by-10, and next thing you know, it blows, the server populates, and it's 16-by-16 because we have a 32-man server. Groups come, groups go. And we were playing, we were having a good time, and it's always really competitive when we have 008 guys, and we had a good crew going. I don't even know what it was, 7 or 8 guys at least, I would say. I'd say we had 2 squads because we pretty much had them balanced on each team each time. We don't like to stack up because, you know, like I said, we're looking for a challenge, we're looking to get better. This night, in particular, it kind of went to another level later in the match, and this gameplay here is going to show you that. Basically, this is the last match of the night, so a lot of guys are playing loose. They were very fast matches. People, they've been playing try hard for a couple hours now, so they're a little tired. They're not focusing as hard. It's more kind of just flying off the hip, and those can be very fun. So don't analyze it totally for tactics, because it's pretty sloppy play by everyone. And I think we all kind of had a sense of what we were up against, so we were just trying to almost individually test ourselves to see what we could do. Now, one of the phenomenons I see on YouTube is you see a lot of these YouTubers, they post up gameplays and it's like 55-5, or I saw one the other day which was 47-0 or something. And this is Black Ops. I'm not going to say who it was. Some of you have seen it, you'll know who I'm talking about. And he posted it, and if you read the score, you're like, man, that's beast. That guy's awesome. But then if you actually watch the gameplay, you realize he was playing against, like, just idiots, frankly. In this one video, he was literally playing against 2 guys that kept spawning in the same 2 spots, never moved. Who knows what they were doing? He must have got 30 of the 45 kills on these 2 guys alone. So if you read it on paper, you realize it's a beast score. If you watch with your eyes, you realize that it wasn't anything special. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is you have to challenge yourself to get better. I do all these topical videos of tactics and strategies and things that will improve our game, but the number one thing is you have to play over your head sometimes. And you know, in this night we were playing, and first a group swung through on our server, and it was Mongol FPS, who's an incredible player, great YouTuber. Go check him out if you haven't. He's got like a 3 or 4 KD, almost, I got probably 1,000 hours played, montages all over the place. And his group, you know, so his friends are good too, and they came through, and we had some intense matches. You know, they split up. It wasn't like they were team stacked or anything like that. And the level of competition just went up to another level first. And we were all doing that. And that's why I said we were try-harding for a couple hours, and I think everybody's kind of tired. And then towards the end, you know, as he and his group kind of exited, in came, I believe it was the Minions, Rival X Factor Minion, a couple of those guys, a couple of their friends, which took the level to a whole other level. Then even some of the rival guys came in, and you know, in their entourage. And I'll admit, personally, when I saw that, you know, I was excited as a server end, man. It's good to see these people come in and play on your server. As a player, I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I don't think I want to do this, you know. Because it was, I mean, we'd already played for 2 or 3 hours. I didn't feel like getting my S pushed in, if you know what I mean. But you know what? That little bit of doubt creeped in. But then kind of a personality trait of mine was like, no. You don't get this challenge every day. You know, I didn't get invited to play in the pub stars on YouTube, you know, that kind of thing. Let's see what I can do. I'll play 1 more. I'll play 2 more, you know, that kind of thing. And I didn't want to back down, and nobody did. None of our crew did. I was very kind of thrilled by that. But those guys were tough, man. They definitely were. This match shows you, like, A, I'm not afraid to post up not great gameplays. If you read the score on this, what did I go, 14-11 by the end? We lost. We kind of got steamrolled a little bit, but I was pretty proud of this. I was pretty proud of my play, personally. You know, not a B score, but I felt like I held my own against guys that I had no problem admitting were better than me. And I feel like I learned some things. I feel like I got to test myself against some higher level players, and I got to gauge where I'm at. I certainly learned where I need to work, what I need to work on. And it's my aiming. It always is my aiming. Mostly these guys are just so quick. I mean, not even the minion guys and the you know, the Mongol and his crew. I mean, we got guys like Skulls and Laser. Laser was on the other team the entire night. Laser Lord, if you're not familiar, against me, and he'll admit it. We butted heads all night, and he's just got my number. He's got just such a quick gun. He loves that AEK. He will kill you before I have my gun up in his chest. I'll post other gameplays. You'll probably see it. I'm sure he got me in here a couple times. I think I got him a couple times in this one too. Probably just happened to catch him when he was already hurt. But, you know, we have great players too, don't get me wrong. And I guess that's my point, is if, you know, so many YouTubers are looking for that huge score, and I'm sure that's indicative of just players in general. It's not just a YouTube phenomenon. People want those kill streaks in COD. They want those big, huge scores in Battlefield. So if they find a tough lobby, they move on, and that's the opposite of what you should be doing. And I think most of you guys that watch my videos view it the same way that I do, and those are the lobbies I feel you should seek out. You know, that's where you're going to get better. You play with these types of people for a week, you're going to see your game improve so much without even realizing it. You might be so tired of just getting your ass kicked by the end of the week, but then you'll go onto a regular server with regular people and Christmas noobs and whatever you want to call them, and you're going to be dominating. Because and that goes for just everything competitive in general. That's not just games or FPS specifically. That's sports. You know, if you play with people that are better than you, your game is going to get better. It just will. You're going to have to, you know, tighten your shoelaces and just get out there and try hard, and you're going to just pick things up. Your skill level might not, you know, you might just not be good at a certain thing, but you're going to learn the nuances of the game that much more, and you're going to learn what it takes to compete. And if you have a real competitive attitude like I do, and you hate to lose, you're going to figure out ways to make yourself competitive. And you're not going to get that by, like, the path of least resistance, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So don't seek out those gimme lobbies. Don't seek out all those level 4 noobs. Don't run away from the 100 kernels, because we all know that's fugazi. that can be so misleading. I see probably more level 100s that are terrible than I see level 1s that are terrible. I mean, I know that sounds silly, and I'm probably wrong, frankly, but you know what I'm saying. You know, don't run away from the challenge. Take it on, gauge yourself, and don't feel bad if you get beat. I mean, there's players out there that are better than you. That's the point, right? I mean, if there weren't, it would be boring. So there's my little mini rant, guys. We had a real good time this weekend. Played a lot of, like I said, strong competitors. We had a good 008 night on the server. Looking to do a lot of more, at least once a weekend. So look for you know, announcements. I put an announcement out on Twitter. Look for it on the forums, company008.com, Facebook page, like I always tell you. That's where I announce those types of things. I pop in there, say open lobby, give you the URL, right in Twitter or Facebook. You click it, you go right to battle log, you join on. Try and get my tags, but they're not worth much because everybody's got them. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this topic. I'd love to hear it. Hit me up in the comments. And like always, guys, every like, every favorite, every tweet really helps me out, and I appreciate it always. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.